Let's be honest, adulting is a scam. Your therapist is overbooked, your love life is a reality show with no renewal, and your inner critic won't shut up. But somehow, you're supposed to keep it all together and post about it on Instagram. Please. But what if the way to survive all this isn't by grinding harder, meditating more, or manifesting your dream life? What if the secret lies in something radically simple? What if the answer is giggling? Introduction. How to Giggle by best friends and co-hosts of the wildly popular Giggly Squad podcast, Hannah Berner and Paige DeSorbo, isn't your average empowerment book. It's not trying to fix you. It's not promising you'll manifest a billionaire husband, six-pack abs, or even inner peace. Instead, it offers something far more real, a hilarious, heartfelt guide to navigating the messy chaos of being a modern woman with laughter, authenticity, and unapologetic audacity. Think of it as the group chat turned into a book. No filters, no pretenses, just raw honesty and witty wisdom wrapped in sequins and sarcasm. This book isn't just a mood lifter. It's a mirror. It's a therapy session where you laugh, cry, overshare, and leave feeling seen. 1. The group chat is a sacred sanctuary. In a world where you're supposed to have it together, the group chat is where you don't. And that's the magic. Hannah and Paige open the book by worshiping the modern-day church of friendship, the group text. This isn't just where memes go to thrive. It's where breakdowns happen in real time, where voice notes replace therapy, and where your friends remind you that yes, ghosting is rude, but your ex was worse. Real-life quote, I've cried more in the group chat than I ever did in a relationship. Probably every woman ever. Your group chat is your daily reminder that you're not crazy. Just dramatically sane with emotional range. Key takeaway, forget journaling. Send that 4-minute voice note while pacing your kitchen in sweatpants. That is emotional release. 2. Perfection is a myth. Chaos is queen. There's a societal myth that once you hit your late 20s, you'll have everything figured out. Like there's a magical age where your eyebrows, finances, and dating standards all align. Spoiler, that age doesn't exist. Hannah and Paige debunk this lie with stories of fashion failures, mental spirals, and mornings where dry shampoo becomes a personality. They don't glorify the chaos, but they humanize it. Life's messes aren't failures, they're plot twists. And plot twists make things interesting. Example, showing up to a date with toilet paper stuck to your heel? That's not embarrassment. That's character development. Key takeaway, stop performing perfection. It's exhausting. Be real. Be late. Be messy. Be funny. 3. Date like you're casting a sitcom. If dating feels like a dumpster fire, it's probably because it is. But that doesn't mean you have to get burned. The authors offer a powerful reframe. What if dating isn't about finding the one, but about collecting stories, setting boundaries, and building resilience, all while wearing cute shoes? Dating tips from the Giggly Girls. If he doesn't text back, start a podcast about it. If he lies, give him a fake Yelp review in the group chat. If you catch feelings, journal like it's a crime report. Every date, every red flag, every awkward goodbye is another piece of content in the sitcom that is your life. Key takeaway, he's not your soulmate. He's just season 2 filler content. 4. Confidence starts in the mirror, even with eye boogers. Confidence isn't built by waiting to feel ready. It's built by choosing to show up again and again. Even when you're bloated, anxious, and questioning everything. The book dives deep into how both authors cultivated confidence not by being fearless, but by doing things scared. Stand-up comedy, auditions, reality TV, public heartbreaks. It's a masterclass in owning your energy, flaws, and all. Key phrase, you're allowed to take up space, even when your hair looks like it lost a fight with humidity. Key takeaway, Confidence isn't a glow-up. It's a mindset. Practice it like a sport. 5. Anxiety wants the mic, but don't let her host. Anxiety has the worst timing. She shows up when you're about to sleep, talk to a crush, or say you too to the barista. But instead of battling her, the authors roast her. By turning anxious thoughts into punchlines, they shrink their power. One of the best parts of the book is how they reframe panic as content, not crisis. Anxiety characters they invent. Spiraling Susan thinks everyone hates her. Nervous Nancy googles, what if I never succeed? Guilt Trip Gina reminds you of that email you never replied to. Key takeaway, anxiety lies, but she's also a drama queen. Laugh at her, she hates that. 6. The social media funhouse mirror. Everyone looks happy on Instagram. No one posts the 43 selfies they deleted before posting that candid one. Hannah and Paige get real about the mental gymnastics of scrolling. The comparisons, the imposter syndrome, the pressure to always look unbothered. But they also remind us that the cure isn't deleting the apps. It's detoxing your expectations. It's choosing what's real, what's funny, and what's just filtered chaos. Key takeaway, post what makes you laugh, not what makes you look perfect. The world needs more giggles, not gloss. 7. Celebrate your inner clown. We all have a goofy side. The one that sings in the shower, dances like no one's watching, but they definitely are, and sends the weirdest TikToks at 2 a.m. The authors argue that tapping into that silly energy is one of the healthiest things you can do. Not everything has to be deep. Some things should just be dumb and joyful. Key takeaway, silliness is a superpower. Lean into it. The world is serious enough already. 8. Friendship is the real love arc. We're taught to chase romantic love like it's the prize. But How to Giggle reminds us that some of the most soul-filling love lives in platonic friendships. Through the deep connection between Hannah and Paige, we learn that a best friend can be your emotional support system, career coach, and reality check all in one. Best friend green flags they celebrate. Tells you the truth, but gently. Sends memes instead of thinking of you texts. Buys you fries when you're crying. Doesn't flinch when you say, I did something dumb. Key takeaway, treat friendship like the epic love story it is. Water it, celebrate it, and never take it for granted. 9. Overshare. Then overshare more. We've been taught to be low maintenance, mysterious, and chill. How to Giggle throws that out the window. Oversharing, when done with humor and intention, is not only freeing, it's connective. It builds intimacy, trust, and relatability. When you admit that you cried during a toothpaste commercial, forgot to cancel a subscription for 9 months, or stalk someone's ex's dog's Instagram, people don't judge. They laugh, and they feel seen. Key takeaway, your weird is someone else's OMG same. Say it loud. 10. Giggle like it's a daily vitamin. Finally, the entire book boils down to one powerful truth. Giggling is healing. Whether you're in a spiral, a slump, or just feeling existential because your avocado went bad too fast, laughter lifts the weight. Hannah and Paige treat humor not as a distraction, but as a survival tool, a way to soften life's sharp edges, build community, and remind yourself you're still here, still human, still laughing. Key takeaway, giggles won't solve everything, but they'll carry you through until something does. Conclusion. How to Giggle isn't a manual. It's a manifesto, a reminder that you don't have to have it all together to be happy. You just need friends who let you fall apart, stories that make you laugh, cry, and a little faith in your ability to bounce back, mascara smeared and all. This book teaches us to be bold in our vulnerability, brave in our mess, and loud in our joy. So if you've ever needed a reason to laugh through your cringe, dance in your failure, and choose humor over self-hate, here it is. If this summary made you giggle, relate, or feel even slightly less alone, go grab How to Giggle by Hannah Berner and Paige DeSorbo. It's the hug, roast, and therapy session you didn't know you needed. And if you want more real talk, laughs, and life lessons from books that get you, hit that subscribe button. This is AudioBookCAPS, where we turn books into breakthroughs. Subscribe, like, comment below. What made you laugh today?